Alright. Alright guys, I'll be there in a minute, alright? Yep, we're gonna do it that way. I think. Let's see. Okay. Alright, I think we already have everything set up, I think. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Hey guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let's see. Okay, I think I need to change, yeah, probably change the paper so it's a bit dirty up. Let me see. We're probably need the carbon, yeah, we need it. Hold on. Yeah, the carbon pencils, yeah. We might need that. Okay, we got everything set up. We're gonna go ahead and today, see, should I close the curtains a little bit more? I think I should, right? Let me see. Okay, that's a lot better actually. There we go. I don't know if I should increase the mic. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so today we're going to be making a art stream today. I'm gonna be switching the side of the stream, so stay tuned for that. See if I can show the other side before we start. Oops, let me disable that cable. Okay. Alright, since my table is so small, I have to try to do as much adjustments I can. So, let's see if we can do that. We already have the carbon pencils already. Let me see if I could set up the... Okay. Alright, let's try it. Okay. Okay, I don't want to put it too much at the edge. Let's put that here. Okay. Then the next thing we need to do is put it in a way where we can like that. Hold on. Let me turn it around. We need to put it in a way where we can... Oops, sorry. My glasses just fell. Alright, there we go. That's better. Okay. So we're going to put our art real quick while we set it up today. Okay. Let's see if we can try to... I know the top of it is going to look alike, but it's fine. At least we're having a little idea. There we go. So much better. And then we're going to put it down. Let me see if it fits. There we go. Perfect. And now all we got to do is put our mic to the side. Let me go ahead and try to increase the size of it. Hold on. Let me try to make my mic as tall as it can be so I can look at it. There we go. Let's see. Let's put it like this, kind of like vibe. There we go, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. That's perfect in my opinion. Okay. Alright, the next step is... Let's see. We might need to put the mic stand somewhere else, I think. So let me do that real quick. Hold on. Obviously there's the stand right there. So let me see if I can put it somewhere else. Hold on. Okay guys, sorry about that. We're trying to set up the mic stand. We're going to put it in a whole different location. Alright. So I'm trying to set up like this. Boom. Alright, sorry about that. I have to change where the mic stand was, where it was. So. All right, there we go. That's a lot better. Now we can just, boom. So you guys heard that? That was trying to me set it up on the top up there. Okay, that's perfect. All right, that's perfect actually. Okay, so you know what? Lower even further. I think I need to lower it to a certain point. Okay. Let me see. For those who don't know what I'm doing, I'm actually doing this. So here, I'm trying to like set it up here on the, from here to this top. So that way, when my mic gets sets up like this, look. Let me show you guys real quick before we go anywhere. Like this. See? So like that way I can actually, you know, record my art piece better. There we go. It might be a little bit tilted, but you know, that's the point, you know. I could try straight though. Like I could try straight like that. The only problem is I need to put it like that, kind of like that type of vibe, I guess. There we go. Okay. That's perfect. Okay. Let's go and set that up before we go anywhere. Okay. That's good. Alright, let me make sure that I have everything ready, obviously, before we start. Let me put my mic a little bit to the side. Let me see if I can... There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yep. Perfect. Okay. That's perfect. Okay. What I gotta do is move it a little bit to the side, and then my hand can be more fluid. All right. That's perfect. Very perfect. So let me get my thing closer so you guys can hear me. Let me scoop this up even further one more time. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. A little bit more. Perfect. All right. That's good. That's good. Okay. That's good to go then. All right. All right. It won't be as comfortable as I expected it to be, because my table's a bit small, but we could work something out. Let's see. Okay. Let's try. Let's see. If you guys can see the whole page, because here's the point, right? The point that I'm trying to do is make it as close as possible so you guys can see it. That's the point of this. Okay, you guys can see it? Okay. Trying to make sure that I'm balanced with myself. That's the point of this. Let's see if this works out one more time. Okay. I'm putting my mic as close as I can to the perspective of my art. There we go. After a few minutes of setting up my boom stand with this, now we should do better. Awesome. Now I'm more comfortable. My back won't hurt, at least. It hurts a little bit, but at least it won't hurt as much to do this. Alright, let me add one more time should we add more lighting to it? Maybe, right? Like this. Perfect, okay. Dude, we're so comfortable. I'm so happy to do this, dude. Alright. I'm so happy to do this, guys. I'm back again. All right. So let's see which character we should do. Of course, it has to be SFW. I can do the other because, like, you know, YouTube policy, you know. So let's see how we're gonna work this out. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what we're gonna try. Should we? I don't know. Should we do female characters or should we do male characters? Let's see, because I can do any gender. Something we can cook up. Let's see. Of course, you guys can tell me your suggestions as well. So, I might need an eraser though. Hold on. Case. Okay, so we brought our blue box here. So here we have a bunch of tools we need. So there we have all the tools needed. Here's where I store most of my items. All right, let's go ahead and start with the one thing that I do in every art that I do. All right, we're gonna put a compass first before we do that. Since we're not gonna look at any character, any image reference, we're just gonna do it from our minds then. We're gonna put a compass, we're gonna spin it around. Okay. Let's see, which numbers do we get? Let's see. Which numbers do we get? Let's see. 15 to 20. Or 10 to 20, I think. 10 to 20, yeah. Almost like 5, 10, yeah, 10, 5. That should work. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put our my favorite pen that I have. Let's see, which other items should we go for? I was thinking of a specific eraser. Hold on, give me a sec. I have to put this little buddy here, so that way my box doesn't go naughty mode. So let me put something that can create some lifting into it. Okay, that works. That works. Perfect. So let's try to move this a little bit to the side. That way our box has some lifting into it. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. I don't know which pencil should we use. I'm thinking about using this one, the one that I have here, but I need one that has an eraser to it. So let's see. This could work. I think that could work. Let's see. Thought about having a extra eraser, but let me remove this. It's gonna be annoying. Have the Christmas bells. You know, Christmas bells. All right. Let's see. Half little idea here. All right. All right. The last time that I drew my live mascots, obviously, I was to draw them like that, like this. Most female live mascots, I draw them like that. Which is very, very, very sick. I'm gonna put the top secret there. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. What else are we missing? Oh, the pencil sharpener. We're gonna have it on the side. Always have that. The other thing we need to do is, obviously, we need to... We're gonna have a very busy day, guys. I'm actually planning on making like a, like a IRL stream, like where I can just talk with my viewers, Do nothing else but that, imagine. I might low-key do that after this, I might low-key do that. Coming up soon. Man, what should... I think we're gonna have to go with this, Yeah, let's go with this. This works. Yeah, this works. That's fine. Let's just work with what we have at the moment. That's fine. Let's see. Let's put this pencil aside. I'm gonna put the little... There we go. Little buddy there. Alright, so this might occupy space, but we'll see. We'll see what we can cook up. Sorry about that. I have to move my mic. Dude, I'm still thinking. Remember, guys, I could look at a reference, but since I'm not looking at a reference, then I have to, use my mind, dude. Let's see. Has to be a female. I could look at references that I already made. Let me try that. Let me try that low-key. Let me try that low-key. Let's see what we got. Okay, so here we have one of our live mascots we have is Kayla. Let me see if I can try to make the paper as close as possible. I'm thinking about this type of eye. I could try to use this one. Let's see. Has this side. I always use this as a reference. Let's see. Okay, that works. That actually does work. All right, that works. Let's try something more. Let's try something more unique. Let's see. So let's start from the high, from the top side. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can come up with an idea. Alright, not bad, not bad. So far, so good. So far, so good. Remember, this is just the beginning. So, we'll see, we'll see. Okay. Alright. Let's try something more specific. Like here on the side. Alright, let's try... Obviously the head, I always make it bigger at first because we're looking at the face first. Like we're zooming in, and then we do the body later. So... the neck is gonna have to be here. This type vibe. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. I could do it looking that way or looking this way. Which is the one that I always do. I could try doing that way though. I kind of like this vibe though. This side looks good. Let's try that. And see what we're gonna come out with. Okay, maybe. Low-key, maybe. We have to look at, we have to make it more noticeable, right? So let's try a little bit too here. No, that's less noticeable. How about we try like a circle, perhaps, on this side, like a bit of this, you know? There we go. See what I mean? Looks so much better. It really does. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Wow. Okay. I never tried drawing like this side. Like this side? I've done this way and this way, but I haven't done this way. So I guess we can try something new. Let's see. Where should I make the eye? I'm thinking about making the eye this way. Oh my god, look at that, guys. That looks so good. Oh my god, why? Why? The first look is just this. That is amazing. I was not expecting this to look so good. I was not. For the first try. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Now, the main idea is to make the eye look this way. Now, we do need to do a few fixes, like the pattern. So we need to like make this, you know, have like a little idea of like looking towards this way. Like this, for example. See? More bigger, more stylized. Now, I'm thinking about making this character very unique, you know what I mean? I really am, you know, doing my best. I was thinking about doing two eyes here, but I think one of them fits. I think one. Because it's the same thing we did with this character. Look. This character right here. Look. The same thing we did with this character. With Titran, the main villain of Dentoris. You know, looking this way. You know, it looks more into this perspective. And now I'm trying this perspective now. Oh my god. It looks so good. It looks so good, dude. I'm doing this way now. Alright, hopefully I don't mess it up. I need to try to find a way not to mess this up. Like, I really don't want to mess it up. I don't know if the neck should go this way. I don't know if it go that way. It's just, maybe I should just grab my phone, take a picture, you know? I'm gonna take a picture first, and then, we'll see how it goes, you know? Okay. Alright. We got our other phone. Got my phone here. Alright. I'm gonna take two pictures. One here. Let me take a picture real quick. Trying to... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. And now... Wait, I forgot to do it the other way. Hold on. Okay, perfect. And now let's try this perspective. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, let me look at the picture from here. Sorry. Let me look at the picture from here. It's not bad. It definitely needs some adjustments though. Yeah, it definitely need some adjustments like the nose. We need to add nose to this character. Like right here. Yeah, we need to add like more. We have to add a nose to it. Otherwise it's not gonna make sense, you know what I mean? So the nose has to be from here to here. Kind of vibe. I don't know. We're thinking about a way of doing the nose, you know? It's not gonna be the nose obviously, but we're thinking of an idea, you know? Obviously we need to make like two enters, one here and one here. So what we're gonna do is obviously, let me see if I can delete this. Okay. And now we're gonna go ahead and start from here. And here's where we're gonna do the result. Okay, not bad. Not bad, but we need to make this more centralized. Like so. Like that. See? Like this, for example. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. The mouth could be... No, the nose is way too bigger, right? It's way too big, right? Yeah, it's way too big. It is way too big. I don't want it to look like a villager. So goofy. But we're not making a villager, y'all, okay? Maybe one day, but not today. I think from here, I think. Yeah, something like short. Something short, you know what I mean? Not too stabby, not too shabby. Oh, sorry. I may not have the best well, I do have one of the best cameras, but maybe not the thing that carries it, but we're doing good. Here, obviously we need to make it look like it's looking this way. So in order to do that, we need to do this. Slowly forming the main eye, the perspective. So it has to be it has to be very here. Aha, ha ha ha, there it is. Then we have to make like a little cut, doon 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 doon, till it gets it deleted. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright? You can't blame me. That's not bad. You can't say, oh, this looks ugly. No, it's not ugly. It's good. It may not be perfect, but it's good. It matches my art style. Look at that. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Hold on, me put my camera again. I have to fix the look. Alright, now we gotta fix this part. And now we need to make like the neck perspective. So here we gotta do like a little vibe here. And then here we gotta do this. Like the head. And now from here, we do the rest, like the chest. How about, I can't even, brother. Okay, that works. That works. I will be doing another art stream on Twitch as well, so you guys can also see it. So stay tuned for that. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Okay. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of the neck. Mm-hmm. Here, let me move this even further. Let me move my mic a little bit more closer to me. Okay. Let's see. Not bad. So far, so good. Ah, yeah, bro. My table, bro. My table, man. I need a bigger table, bro. Ugh. That's why I don't do art streams these days, bro. Because of my table. I hate it so bad, bro. Ugh. So this is the one problem of not being able to not afford money, bro. You know what I mean? Like you got everything except money, which is fine, really. Not a problem for me. Oh my god, bro. Let's try something like this. Okay. It's not bad. It's good looking. You know? It's not bad. I need to think about adding hair to it, you know? Looks way too bald, bro. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why does this character remind me of someone? Oh my god, no way. Dude, why does this character remind me of someone? Wait. It reminds me of my character, bro. Let me go to my Roblox. Bro. What is it? What does it remind me of my Roblox character? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What is this? Bro, why does it remind me of my... Bro. Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god, why? Why, bro, why? That kind of reminds me of my Roblox character, bro. You know, to get this ball, bro. Oh, nah. We gotta fix that. We gotta fix that, bro. Nah. Nah, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. Oh, nah, dude. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to like color this up, and then once we color it up, just color the skin and then the rest of it. Yeah. I don't know about the arms. The arms, I don't know. Maybe we should like put it around here. Like the arm. I mean, these are. I mean, the arms should be like next to the side, right? Like this kind of vibe. Bro. Bro. Why? Why is it so goofy, bro? Why? It's so goofy, bro. What is this? What is this? Oh my god, bro. I'm about to cringe myself. I'm about to cringe myself, bro. I love making art. I love it. But like, oh my god, out of all the drawings, my mind had this in my mind. Why? Just why? Yeah, absolute cinema, I guess. And everything just falls apart because this thing falling. My goodness gracious. Everything just turning into chaos, bro. Jesus. What's next? This lamp is gonna fall. No, it's not gonna fall. Alright, it's not going to. Oh my god, bro. My room is a... Ugh. Sometimes it turns into chaos, bro. I swear. Ugh. Okay. That works. I guess that kind of works. All right. What do we do from here? Do we just, I guess, because you know what's crazy? I love painting it. Don't get me wrong. I do love painting it. You know, I've painted my characters before. You know, but like I've painted characters before. Look, I've painted characters before. I've done this by hand, but I don't know why. Like, I just don't know why. Like, I should just go test out the 3D effects and just color it there, I guess. Because in there, I don't have to like be, you know, taking too many hours, you know, because the process just takes long. I guess I'd color it one day, I guess. But like, Jesus, bro. Oh my God. I could color, but that's going to take me forever. I could do it though. I had a long day, bro. Let me just call this character a name. What should we name it, y'all? Let me just put my watermark. Let's put our watermark. Where should we put it? I guess we'll put it on the bottom, right? Or here, I guess. Like, we'll put it on the bottom. Yeah, we'll put it on the. Yeah, we'll put it on the bottom. Yeah. That's good. That's good. And then here we're gonna put like right here we're gonna do my signature that I love and do. That I love and do it from my own experience. Wait, hold on. Bro, does it have ink or what? Did it run out? It can't have run out of ink, right? Okay, that works, I guess. Bro, why does that look like the middle finger? Oh my God, bro, why? That looks like a middle finger, bro. Alright, well, I'm not changing that now. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I'm not changing that. Whatever. That works. I guess. And then here we're gonna put X. I don't do this all the time, but I do it, you know. E. And there. There's my watermark. So, in case people don't read it on the bottom, you guys know what this means. Okay. We're going to call this character a name. I think I'm going to call it... Dude, I'm going to call this guy... What is my Roblox character? Hold on. What's my Roblox character again? Hold on, what's the name? Customize. It's called... Harry. That's the name, Harry. You know what that'll do? We're gonna call this character H.A. Harry. We're gonna call it Harry, guys. There we go. Mr. Harry. You know what? Mr. Harry. How about that? Alright, now we're gonna put it on the top. And, oops, sorry. And, just call it Mr. Harry, I guess. It exists, I guess. Mr. Harry. I'm gonna be posting this on my game round, bro. Also, look at... To finish this video, right? Oops, sorry. Look at the reference, dude. Look at this. We're gonna put it exactly how it is here. And we're gonna call it Harry. There we go. How about that? We're gonna call it Harry, y'all. It's called Harry. And yeah, the hair, I know the hair doesn't fit, but you know what does fit? This fits right here. Like the head and the eyes. You know, type vibe. That's what I was looking at. Type eye, you know? I'm done with this, bro. I swear. I'm done with this, bro. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I will making another, maybe I'll make another art stream. I barely make them, of course, but yeah, I'm gonna be, obviously, I am thinking about streaming on Twitch. I may not stream on Twitch. I may, if you guys want me back on Twitch, I can stream on Twitch. If you guys want me back on YouTube streams, I'll go back in YouTube streams. But it's really up to you guys, and see you guys in the next one. And if you're tuning in for the first time, feel free to, you know, give me a follow, subscribe, and if you guys want to, you know, participate in my chats. By the way, before I end this stream, hold on. Before I end this stream, let me move my mic here, right? Let me move my mic there. Now, obviously, that's gonna stay display for a few days. I may change it over time, but right. Okay. So for those who don't know, right? For those who don't know, my chats, you guys can chat in my live streams. Obviously, there's only like a 5-second limit. Sorry about that. The noise. Sorry about that. But the chats are going to be able to be, you know, you guys can chat in my live streams if you guys want to, you know, if you guys want to submit, you know, your own characters and OCs on my Discord. I will be doing the free commissions. So, you know, I'm going to be doing that as well besides doing my own things, you know. Obviously, my project of Dentoris is going to continue. I'm going to continue working on that behind the scenes. And the second cinematic of Dentoris is coming up soon. So stay tuned for that, guys. Because the second cinematic is coming up, obviously. It hasn't received any donos, but, you know, it's going to come out, but not as fast, but it will definitely come out for those who don't know. Let me see if I can show it here. Right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's called Part 2, my Ko-fi Part 2 cinematic of Dentoris. It's going to be, you know, $500 is the goal, but if it doesn't get donated, then I guess I'll make it but shorter, I suppose. And then go for Part 3, you know, the full length of Part 3, and we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, see you guys in the next one. And if you guys want to tune in more of these art live streams and participate and chat and give your opinions and tell me things to improve on my YouTube channel, then I will definitely listen to your opinions and thoughts. Literally, without a doubt. You know, because the reason why I haven't been able to, you know, do anything different is because, well, I haven't heard any opinions, really. It's been silence, so. But anyways, take care of yourselves, guys, and stay tuned to the next one.